Hello everyone, welcome to Beast Stories. Today, we're journeying to a place shrouded in mystery, a location so strange it challenges our understanding of the human mind. Imagine walking into a beautiful, serene valley, only to find that you can't remember your own name. This isn't the plot of a science fiction movie. It's a documented psychological phenomenon occurring in a real place on Earth. We're about to explore the Valley of the Nameless. What is happening there? Is it a geological anomaly, a strange atmospheric condition, or something buried deep within our own psychology? Let's investigate. The valley, known locally by a name that translates to the place of forgetting, is nestled in a remote, almost inaccessible region. For centuries, local legends have spoken of its bizarre effect. Travelers who ventured into its depths would return disoriented, unable to recall basic personal information, most notably their own names. Early accounts were dismissed as folklore, tall tales told to frighten outsiders. But as more and more consistent reports emerged, scientists and researchers started to pay attention. They discovered that this wasn't just about names. People would forget their destination, the purpose of their journey, and even the names of their loved ones. Initial scientific expeditions in the mid-20th century faced incredible challenges, not just because of the rugged terrain, but because the researchers themselves began experiencing the very symptoms they were there to study. Team members would get lost, become confused, and report significant memory gaps. Their own field notes became unreliable. One researcher famously wrote in his journal, "I know I am me, but I cannot recall what me is called." This first-hand evidence was chilling. It proved the phenomenon was real and powerful. So, what could possibly be causing this widespread, temporary amnesia? The first major theory pointed towards environmental factors. Could there be a specific gas seeping from the Earth? Geologists tested the air for unusual concentrations of carbon dioxide, methane, or other known neurotoxic gases. They analyzed the soil and the water. The results were puzzling. While there were some unique mineral compositions in the rocks, nothing was found in quantities sufficient to cause such a dramatic and specific neurological effect on humans. The gas theory was a dead end. Another hypothesis suggested infrasound, low-frequency sound waves below the range of human hearing, which are known to cause feelings of unease, anxiety, and disorientation. But again, sensitive equipment detected nothing out of the ordinary. The valley was acoustically normal. With environmental explanations falling short, psychologists turned their focus inward, to the human mind itself. This is where the story takes a fascinating turn. A leading theory now revolves around a concept known as sensory gating combined with extreme isolation. The valley is eerily quiet and visually monotonous. There are very few distinct landmarks, and the landscape repeats itself in a disorienting way. Our brains are constantly filtering a flood of sensory information. This filtering process, or gating, is what allows us to focus and form coherent thoughts. The theory suggests that the profound sensory deprivation in the valley disrupts this process. The brain, starved of external stimuli, begins to turn inward in a way that interferes with an individual's sense of self. Your name is one of the most fundamental anchors of your identity. It's a piece of data you've heard and responded to thousands of times. When the brain's ability to access core memories is temporarily scrambled by this unique environmental and psychological pressure cooker, the first thing to go is this fundamental identifier. It's not that the memory is erased, but that the pathway to access it becomes temporarily blocked. It's like a mental file that's been misplaced, but not deleted. This explains why the effect is temporary and resolves once a person leaves the valley and re-enters a sensorially rich environment. This bizarre valley serves as a powerful reminder of how fragile our sense of self can be and how deeply we are connected to our environment. What we perceive as a stable, concrete identity is, in reality, a continuous process actively maintained by our brains. The Valley of the Nameless is a natural laboratory that peels back the layers of consciousness, forcing us to ask, without our names, without our memories, who are we really? The mystery isn't fully solved, and the valley continues to be a site of active research and immense fascination. What do you think is happening in this valley? Is it a psychological glitch? Or could there be an environmental factor we haven't discovered yet? Share your theories in the comments below. We love reading your insights. This is the kind of mind-bending reality we explore here at Beast Stories. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, because our next video will take you to another corner of the world where reality is stranger than fiction. You won't want to miss it. I am Venant. Thanks for watching.